Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Sade with Third Generation Conjure, and welcome to our channel. So if you are new here, my name is Sade, and I am part owner of Third Generation Conjure. We are a spiritual company that specializes in spiritual products to help you along your spiritual journey, mostly catering in products involving the practice of hoodoo and conjure work. So for today, I wanted to talk about working with the clock. So this may be a video that's been long overdue because you guys do hear me talk about working with the clock. So I'm going to do a more in-depth video to kind of further explain that. So if you are in this practice and many other practices, they work with, some people work with the moon, the days of the week, okay? So in this practice, we work with the clock. This is not something I really hear a lot of people talking about, so I'm going to do a video to kind of explain the purpose of working with the clock. All right, so when you're working with moon phases, a lot of times, even in this practice, you can't wait on the phase of the moon to do work. Some things you need to do immediately. And also sometimes you can't wait on the day of the week, so you can always utilize the clock. So if you're working with the days of the week, okay, Monday, that's the day of the moon. So usually you'll see works done for like divination, spiritual cleansing, things of that nature. All right, Tuesday is the day of Mars. These are like power workings, protection workings, uncrossing, just energy workings, and also can be like sensuality type workings. The day of Mercury is on Wednesday. This is a day of like knowledge. It can be, you can do money workings for money change on Wednesdays. You can also do road opening and blockbuster and fast money, because this is all about communications and bringing things into your life as far as communications are concerned. Thursday is the day of Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of luck and also the planet of expansion. So you may want to do money workings on Jupiter if you want to do like long-term type workings, longevity. This would be like wealthy way, money drawing. You can use it for luck, fast luck, court case workings, things that are more long-term as well. The day of Venus is on Friday, so you will do like fertility workings, love workings. You can also do prosperity type workings on the day of Venus, attraction workings. Saturday is the day of Saturn, so these are the workings that you want to do for like binding, banishment, protection. You can do uncrossing on this day. You can also do crossing works on this day as well. Sunday is the day of the sun, so this is like solar power. So these are your workings for success, for prosperity, your crown of success workings, health workings, wealth workings, things of that nature. All right. So that's just a synopsis on working with the days of the week. So sometimes you may not be able to work with the moon phase or the days of the week. So this is where the clock comes into play. So this is a clock that we have designed. It is not on our site as of yet, but we will have it available soon for you guys to purchase. But this clock basically equivalates the moon phases to the clock, okay? So the full moon is a powerful time to work when you're working exactly with the full moon, but the full moon starts to decrease. So a lot of times it's used for like release, okay? So 12 o'clock is the top of the clock, and that's the full moon, all right? And after this, after 12, the clock goes to decreasing. You see the decrease here, all right? And when the moon is full, it starts going into a period where it is decreasing, which is a waning moon. So this side of the clock is equivalent to a waning moon, which is when you will do work to get rid of things, uncrossing, banishment, things of that nature. So once you get here to the new moon, this is to bring new things to you. And this is like 6 o'clock. So after 6 o'clock, the clock goes to increasing once again, and it's going up the clock, and it's going into a waxing moon where the moon is like an increase, and then we get to the full moon, which is a powerful time as well. So I'm going to talk about working with the hour and working with the day, because it's two different things you can do when you're working with the clock, especially when you need to do some work now. You don't have time to wait on a moon phase or the day of the week. You can utilize the clock. So probably the simplest is working by the hour. All right. So if you look at this big hand right now, all right, it is increasing until it gets to the top of the hour, which is 12 o'clock, the full moon. Okay. So let's just take a random time, for instance. Okay. Say it is 1 o'clock. All right. So from 1:01 all the way down till 1:30, it is decreasing. So from 1:01 until 1:29, this is your work for decrease. So things that you want to get away from you, uncrossing, banishment, binding, things of that nature. Once it hits 1:31, the hands go to increasing all the way till 2 o'clock. This is the work that you want to do to bring things to you and to increase. So your attraction work, your money work, crown of success, protection, anything that you want to increase in your life, you will work 30 minutes after the hour. So 1:31. Same thing if it's 2 o'clock. From 2:01 until 2:29, that's when you will start your work for decrease if you're getting something away. From 2:31 all the way up to 3 o'clock, you would do that for things that you want to increase, okay? And that is if you're working by the hour. A little bit more powerful is if you're working by the day. So instead of focusing on moon phases, you're focusing on the sun, all right? So, and I have a lot of questions, like people write me asking me statuses of their work. And I tell people I don't like people writing me about the status of their work because I feel like it puts a blockage. But this is the reason why your work takes extended period of time sometimes to work, because I do not run candles 24 hours a day. You know, for one, it's a fire hazard and you shouldn't do it either, but I also utilize the clock when I'm doing my workings. So as far as working by the day, all right, so the sun rises around 6 a.m., which is here. This is the new moon, okay? The sun continues to rise until it gets to its peak at 12, okay? And then it's at its peak, which makes 12 noon a very powerful time to work for increase. So if you were working by the day for increase, you would work from 6 a.m. all the way around. You can actually keep it going all the way around to 6 p.m. when the sun sets, okay? So, you know, you start at 6 a.m. Sun is increasing. It's at its peak. Now it starts to go down, but you still have light. So if you were going to run some work on a 12 hours, I would start at 6 a.m. and run that work to 6 p.m. when the sun goes to set and put it out. And that's if you're doing work for increase. But you know, if you don't start your work in the time frame of 6 until 11:59 at 12 on the dot, not 12:01, not 11:59, at 12 is a very powerful time to start any work, okay? So getting your prep until 12 o'clock, that's a very powerful time to start work. But all of this is powerful times to do that as well. So, you know, like I said, run this work all the way till 6 when the sun sets. All right. So if you are working by the day and you are doing something to remove, like uncrossing work, banishment, if you're going to work by the day, then you will start that work at dusk when the sun goes down. Okay. And that's to remove things. So the sun is down and all the way up until 12 a.m. All right. 12 a.m. is a very powerful time as well to do work for decrease. The sun is down, there's no light, things done in the dark, so to speak. Okay, so that's a very powerful time if you want to start up work at 12 a.m. for decrease. All right, so if you decided you wanted to work with the day for some type of decrease, you can start at 6 p.m. all the way and run it till 6 a.m. and then put that work out once the sun begins to rise. And I hope that that kind of made sense, guys. So I tried to explain it the best way that I could, but you know, that's just kind of a synopsis of working with the day, with the clock, or if you were going to work by the hour. So, you know, a lot of people may be at work between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, you know, even if you wanted to start work when you got off work, or if you want to do this on a day that you were off, that would be something powerful to do. But even don't let that stop your work, because you can always work with the hour, as I explained, you know, from 6:01 to 6:29 for an increase, and then from 6:31 till 7 for increase. All right. And the same thing if it's 7 o'clock, 7:01 till 7:29, it's the time frame I will start my work for decrease. And from 7:31 until 8 is when I would start it for increase. And you don't have to put that work out at 8 o'clock or put the work out when you get to this 30 minutes, but just make sure that you start your work within that time frame. And, you know, kind of try to implement the clock in your workings and see the different results that you get. Okay. You know, I'm all here for teaching. So yeah, that was it, guys. I just wanted to explain that, and, you know, explain, if you do get like a setting of lights, why a candle may burn for a certain amount of time. Because we have here like a 7-day candle, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. That may burn for 7 days if you are burning it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But if not, if you're putting it out, it may burn for 14, 21 days, etc. It might burn for a month if you have one of those thicker candles that have a porphyrin base. So, you know, it's really just dependent, okay? But make sure that you guys like and subscribe to our channel. Also, you can find us on our Instagram, which is Third Generation Conjure, and our website, which is www.thirdgenerationconjure.com. And I will have these available for sale pretty soon. Also, we do sell some of our products on our Etsy shop. If you're more familiar with the Etsy platform, and that's www.thirdgenerationconjure.store. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.